just breathe. It's -10, we're shouting, God, it's cold. But none of us is going home. Hands in sleeves, our stories glowing gold under a convenience store sun. -10, our echoes in the chrome. Buses smear like metronomes. We say it's cold, we say it loud and bold. None of us is going home. If we thought we'll lose the edges, keep me living in this hiss. Freeze the frame between the lamplight. Let tomorrow deal with this. If we leave the night, we'll edit all the reasons we exist. So we stay, so we stutter in the reverb of a kiss. It's -10, we're shouting, God, it's cold. But none of us is going home. Hoodies up, our small rebellions bold under a fluorescent honeycomb. -10, the city's metronome. Counting reasons not to go. We say it's cold, we say it just to know that none of us is going home. Can't still steam fades, footsteps blur into the gray. Neon hums low. Night keeps what we won't say. Just stay right here. Morning light paints the floor. Don't need anything more. Dust hangs in the sun. You're the only one. The record spins a low side. Time is slipping by. Don't wanna close my eyes. Oh, can we just freeze this day in this warm golden haze? Don't let it fade away, lost in your quiet case. Your coffee's getting cold, a story to be told. Tracing the lines on your hand. You're all that I understand. The world outside can't wait. It's not up for debate. massive void, just me and you. Nothing to prove. Oh, can we just freeze this day in this warm golden haze? Don't let it fade away, lost in your quiet gaze. Oh, 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 oh. Forever. Soft crackle slow like stay. Vinyl in the quiet, your shoulder catching gold. A rose breath under the windows, gentle fold. I speak in cotton, barely moving the air. If time at a pulse, it hides in your hair. My hands learn your silence, tender and slow. The dust turns to galaxies wherever you glow. Stay, let the daylight freeze, let the world fall wide. Your name, like a wave of fireflies, echoing inside. Stay, let the daylight freeze, every clock unwind. We'll live in the hush between the frames of your mind. The groove comes in softly, heartbeat under skin, a bass like warm thunder. The room starts to spin, but you are my center, the stillness I choose. We sway in the amber where no second moves. Your laugh bends the corners, honey and haze. I anchor to touch while the long shadows blaze. Stay, let the daylight freeze, let the walls turn sky. Strings bloom like a distant tide, pulling us high. Stay, let the daylight freeze, make the sun our guide. We'll draw out a summer that never has to die. I hear a shoreline hiding in your breath tonight, foam in your whisper, salt on the light. If time is an ocean, then let it be still. Two names on the water that never refill. Stay, let the daylight freeze, hold the open blue. My voice in cathedral glass, ringing you through. Stay, let the daylight freeze, keep the world outside. We'll sleep in a photograph where forever can still here. in snow. I left my coat, just a hoodie on my back, shivering violently, fading to black. Why did I dress like it's mid-July? You laugh at me under the winter sky. The wind cuts through, sharp like a knife, but somehow I feel the spark of life. Scream it out, God it's freezing, but nobody moves, nobody's leaving. Blue lips shaking, hands are numb, waiting for warmth that won't ever come. Convenience store lights, buzzing neon white, drinking cold beer in the dead of the night. We are fools in the frost, standing in a row, nowhere to be and nowhere to go. Just frozen cans and this vapor breath, laughing so hard. We forget about death. Street lamp flickering, casting a glow on the slushy ice down on the road. My fingers stick to the aluminum tin, burning with cold. Where do I begin? You say a joke that makes no sense, breaking the air, heavy, intense. A reckless moment, a stupid delight, wrapped in the haze of this polar night. We scream again, I can't feel my toes, but nobody walks, nobody goes. Time is frozen, just like us, ignoring the schedule of the last night bus. Convenience store lights, buzzing neon white, drinking cold beer in the dead of the night. We are fools in the frost, standing in a row, nowhere to be and nowhere to go. Just frozen cans and this vapor breath, laughing so hard. We forget about death. If we go home, the magic might fade, so we stay in the mess that we made. The shivering stops when I look in your eyes, under the blanket of gray winter skies, just us in the cold, and the cheap alcohol. I don't mind the freeze, I don't mind it at all. Convenience store lights, buzzing neon white, drinking cold beer in the dead of the night. We are fools in the frost, standing in a row, nowhere to be and nowhere to go. Just frozen cans and this vapor breath, laughing so hard. 10 below zero. Yeah, it's 10 below low, but I'm not cold, not anymore. Static on the loop, rain against the glass, just the sound of you, breathing slow, breathing fast. Dust motes in the light, painting lines across your face. In this amber light, found a different kind of space, and the world outside just fades to gray. All the noise just melts away. Don't have anything to say, just wanna stay. Can we just spend 2 minutes? growing cold, safe inside this hug. The older story told. Don't need to check the time, don't need to make a plan. Your hand just fits in mine, right where it all began. Can we just stop the atoms right here? Freeze the sunbeam on the floor, make the whole wide world disappear, and never ask for more. Oh, I don't wanna lose this room. Stay inside the golden you. Let the future wait. Long as I'm with you. Just stay in the golden hue. Freeze through you. Me, you. Yeah, just sitting here. Time moves slow. Sitting deep on this warm sofa. Coffee cup growing much colder. Black and white photo in the frame. We have grown just a bit older. Dust most dance over my shoulder. Every day feels just the same. Silence fills the air, heavy but so sweet. Do you know I care? Even incomplete. Shadows start to fall, nothing left to say. We don't need to go back to yesterday. It is a quiet love, familiar and slow. Nothing we need to prove, nowhere we need to go. Just like the dusty keys waiting for a song. In these old memories is where we belong. Sunlight fades on the wood flooring. Some might say this is too boring, but I find peace in your eyes. Neither one of us imploring. Quiet sounds of your soft snoring. No more need for a disguise. Silence fills the air, heavy but so sweet. Do you know I care? Even incomplete. Shadows start to fall, nothing left to say. We don't need to go back to yesterday. It is a quiet love, song, and these old memories is where we belong. Like smoke and splits in two. I laughed along when the circle turned to you. Thin ice words skating but light can't reach. I made a mask out of casual ridicule, hid my heat behind a winter speech. Your eyes weren't there but the echo was a paper cut I folded into hush. Back of my teeth tastes like lightning, every soft lie bright and blinding. If they heard my true pulse rising, would you hear me? Would you hush, hush, hush? I threw shade to stay unseen, set my softer parts on fire to look clean. Hush, hush, hush. Vinyl tells on me, every pop is one more sorry I can't speak. I broke you in a room you couldn't see to keep you safe from me. Streetlights pool on the ceiling like a sea. Text unsent blinking in a silent row. I mouth your name to the windows, ghost of me. Watch the fog, write what I won't let show. My friends are sleeping, the city hums low. I rewind the laughter and wince at the glow. Cheap courage dies with the daylight. Truth is heavy in the midnight. If I called and said I lied, might you believe me? Would you hush, hush, hush? I heard what I adore, built a wall of brittle jokes and locked the door. Hush, hush, hush. Strings of guilt unwind, soft and aching, pulling tight around my mind. I broke you in a room you couldn't see, but love was the crime in me. If I could stitch the air I tore, pull back every careless shore, I'd let the tide inside my chest speak plain. No armor, no defense. I wanted you so close, it scared the truth to death. Hush, hush, hush. Let the reverbs carry clean. Let the words I never gave you bloom between. Hush, hush, hush. If you're listening through the noise, know the quiet that betrayed you holds your voice. I broke the room, but I won't break again. Say the word, I'll let you in. Needle lifts, the room remembers light. Your name stays whole, and so do I tonight. that trembles on my window. Then the kettle sighs. Dust on the keys, I play the same three notes. City in grayscale, breathing through the blinds. Mugs with your lip print line like tiny boats, drifting on a table seat in a hurried tide. Clock hands yawning, I pretend I'm fine, but every soft mistake still spells your name. I tune the radio low at the static bloom, hoping the noise might scrub you from the room, but the silence between beats tells the truth, and it leans like a shoulder back to you. Why do you circle my mind like a record's groove? Why do the quietest nights echo most of you? I don't know why, still I do. Coffee turns cold, but the thought stays warm. Why do you circle my mind like a record's groove? Found a black and white photo in a book. Edges curl like waves that never reach the shore. I laughed at nothing and forgot where to look, and the room felt full, though no one crossed the door. Our worn out sofa keeps my shape at 2 a.m., and the TV snow whispers back your name. I count the trains, a distant metronome. I try new chords, but they all lead home to the same soft ending I never chose, where the fade out lingers on your ghost. Why do you circle my mind like a record's groove? Why do the quietest nights echo most of you? I don't know why, still I do. Tea leaves go dim, yet the thought stays warm. Why do you circle my mind like a record's groove? If our silence were an ocean, I would float, face to the moon, counting signals from the coast. Every small lighthouse is a memory's note, and the tide keeps time with your old hello. Why do you circle my mind like a record's groove? Why do the quietest nights echo most of you? I don't know why, still I do. Breath on the glass, write your name in dew. Why do you circle my mind like a record's groove? Why do you circle my mind like a record's groove? Are you hiding in here? In the space of the line, is the memory clear? Can I call it all mine? Faded in bass, deep in the sea. Waves crash on me. Are you hiding in here? In the space of the line, is the memory clear? Can I call it all mine? Just a paper ghost. Just a paper ghost. Vinyl snow, a hush between the stacks. Roads breathing soft as dust turns gold. I trace your spine of paper, not of bone. A quiet tidal slow glows in the air. A coffee ring, your orbit faint and low, left settled like a secret left to share. I borrow what you borrowed, name for name, to press my pulse when maybe yours was near. The margin holds a half-erased flame, a whisper folded into syrup-filled years. If one can stick to ink and stay, then let me meet you in that fate. Breathe into the paper, sway and wait for ghosts the pages made. Where is your heat? Tell me which page I open wide and fall through gray letters. Blue mass, a silver wave. Your echo sprawls in ocean rain. If touch can linger past the day, then turn the the bass hums low like windows after rain. I follow dog ears like a trail of light. Each crease a door you press to keep a lane. My thumb finds valleys where your grip once stayed. The paper warms the closer that I read. Between two chapters, breath you might have laid puts hush to speech and hunger into need. If one can thread a paper seam, then stitch me to your passing glance. I lean into the quiet's gleam and let the hush become a dance. Where is your heat? Tell me which page I open wide, let letters ring. The room dissolves into a haze. Your outline floods the window pane. If touch can linger past the day, then turn the leaf and spell cracks where currents hide. I underline a silent plea, leave warm for me and I'll leave mine. Where is your heat? Tell me which page I hold the book till dawn grows plain. If hands can travel through the grain, then meet me where our margins break. If touch can linger past the day, then turn the leaf, keep me remain. The room was loud, the smoke was gray. They asked if I felt a certain way. I laughed it off, I rolled my eyes. Spilled the poison, spun the lies. Said you were boring, said you were cold. Just a story that I told. I had the shaking in my hands to keep my heart safely on land. But now the laughter fades to black. I'm walking home, I can't go back. The streetlights flicker like my pride. Nowhere left for me to hide. I'm a lion in the neon light, burning up in the quiet night. I pushed you down to save my face, but now I'm lost in empty space. All the things I said, they were not true. I'm terrified of loving you. Terrified of loving you. The vinyl spins, a scratchy sound. My cruel words are all I found, repeating loops inside my head, reviewing every word I said. I checked my phone and turned it off. The irony is soft and rough. I played the villain, played the part, while you were dancing in my heart. The mask I wear is paper thin, it cuts me deeply from within. I wish that I could take it back before the screen fades into black. I'm a liar in the neon light, burning up in the quiet night. I pushed you down to save my face, but now I'm lost in empty space. All the things I said, they were not true. I'm terrified of loving you. Sinking deep into the sea of my own insecurity. The waves of guilt, they wash me clean, but you're the ship I've never seen. I'm drowning in the salt and fear, wishing you were swimming here. I'm a liar in the neon light, burning up in the quiet night. I pushed you down to save my face, but now I'm lost in empty space. I'm terrified, it's nothing new. I'm just in love with you. Needle in the dark, softest, keep it down, breath on the glass, your name fades out. I laughed too sharp, let the shadows bite your name. Told crooked jokes so my pulse could hide the blame. Friends stirred the ice, I stirred a storm I can't explain. Paper thin smile, folding truth along the grain. Under neon, I was snow, quiet room. Bit my lip till honesty was gone. Don't play it back, rewind my lips, erase the sin I only cracked to keep the tenderness in. If I was cruel, it's 'cause I'm breaking within. Turn the room down, let the low light begin. Home is a hush, every wall repeats my lines. Roads in a loop, every chord confesses mine. Phone face up, your unread star still shines. I'm pacing oceans in a teacup of my lies. Midnight window city breeze slow and thin. All my bravado turns to porcelain. Don't play it back, rewind my lips, erase the sin I only cracked to keep the tenderness in. If I was cruel, it's 'cause I'm breaking within. Turn the room down, let the low light begin. If I said your name, it would bloom like dawn. If I held your gaze, every mask is gone. Static in my throat, truth fighting to be born. Say it's alright, and I'll lay down the thorns. Don't play it back, let the tape float, let it spin. I only bled the words to seal the feeling in. If I was cold, it's 'cause the fire's too thin. Turn the heart up, let the real light begin. Crowded room, the smoke is thick. I play the clown, a nervous trick they asked of you. I looked away, found the cruelest things to say. He is nothing, just a bore, while I was wanting something more. Laughing loud to hide the shaking, every smile was cold and faking. A shield of ice, a wall of glass, praying for the time to pass. I hate the way I twist the truth to keep from falling into you. I said I didn't care at all, but now I'm staring at the wall. The words I spoke, they leave a stain like static noise inside my brain. Walking home, the streetlights blur. I am the thief, I am the cur. The silence rings, it calls my name. Drowning in this stupid shame. I mocked your walk, I mocked your style, just to hide my desperate smile. Unlock the door, the room is cold. The biggest lie I ever told. Replaying I keep the lights low, tracing dust in the glow. Name on my tongue, but I swallow it whole. I wore a paper thin mood all day, clip dancers like freight threads drifting away. Stared at my phone till the sky turned slate. Typed out your name, backspace it to gray. The coffee went cold in my quiet hands. I measure the silence in rubber bands. Pulled till it snapped, but I let it go, pretending I didn't care. God, I know. If you heard the static under what I said, you'd hear the running water in my head. I was only thinking of you, thinking of you. Every sharp little word was a trembling truth. If I seemed far, I was orbiting you. Oh, I was only thinking of you, thinking of you. And maybe my shadow is the clearest proof. I move because you move, and you'll never know. Street lights blink slow like a dying tape. I pace the same 6 steps by the window frame. You laugh in my ear like a radio wave. I tune it in low, afraid to be brave. I wear my pride like a winter coat, too warm to take off, too thin in the throat. I wish I had said what the vinyl knows. Your name is the grain that the needle chose. If you heard the ocean underneath my breath, you know the hush I held was fear of death. I was only thinking of you, thinking of you. Every blunt little ledge was a rounded truth. If I seemed cold, I was burning for you. Ooh, I was only thinking of you, thinking of you. Listen to the reverb, it's leading me through. I move because you move, and you'll never know. I'm a lighthouse with the bulb unscrewed, spinning quiet circles, never showing you. Maybe I'm a letter in a drawer unread, folded at the corner where your fingers tread. I was only thinking of you, thinking of you. Every closed little door had a window view. If I seemed gone, I was turning to you. Night sky, you. I was only thinking of you, thinking of you. All the miles of my silence were pointing to you. I move because you move, and you'll never know. A whisper that blooms where you'll never know. I cast a shadow on your morning light. Use sharp words to start a pointless fight. Leave me alone, I said, turning away, while you just sat there in the disarray. The coffee went cold in your trembling hand. I built a fortress on the sinking sand, acting like I didn't care at all. But I was listening through the paper wall. You sighed and looked out at the rain. I felt the echo of your quiet pain. reach out, undo to the knot, but pride is the only weapon above. But you don't know, you'll never see that you were the only world inside of me. While I was cold, while I was stern, I watched your every move, felt every burn. It's a secret orbit, a silent crime, to love you so much but waste the time. You'll think I'm distant, you'll think I'm slow, but I was drowning in you, and you'll never know. Is your heart okay? I asked these questions in my head all day. I acted the villain, played the part, while holding your picture in my heavy heart. The silence is loud, it rings in my ears. I'm paralyzed by these foolish fears. I want to say sorry, wanna be sweet, but the words die out before we meet. But you don't know, you'll never see that you were the only world inside of me. While I was cold, while I was stern, I watched your every move, felt every burn. It's a secret orbit, a silent crime, to love you so much but waste the time. You'll think I'm distant, you'll think I'm slow, but I was drowning in you, and you'll never know. And you'll never know. Maybe one day the static will clear. Maybe the truth is what you need to hear. But for tonight I'll keep the mask. Loving you silently is my only task. You'll never sinking deep into this worn-out sofa. I turned away, acting like a soldier. Cold words fell like dust upon the floor. A heavy silence right behind the door. Look at the black and white photo frames, capturing days when we were flames. I snapped at you for nothing, just a mood inside a maze where I am lost and rude. My jagged edges cut the air so thin, while holding back the tide it flows within. I wanted just to pull you closer then, but pride is such a cruel and foolish friend. You will never know, you will never see that all day long you were the world to me. Behind the mask of apathy I wore, I loved you till my very core was sore. It's a secret frequency I keep, buried in the static dark and deep, buried in the static dark and deep. The coffee cup is cold, the lights are low. I watch you read and moving soft and slow. Familiar shadows dancing on the wall. I'm sorry for the way I made us stall. It wasn't anger, just a clumsy fear that one day all of this might disappear. I trace your outline with a weary eye under the gray and heavy evening sky. My jagged edges cut the air so thin, while holding back the tide that flows within. I wanted just
cruel and foolish. And you will